All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room that everyone seems to be ignoring. No, not the literal elephant. I'm talking about the hidden Trump supporter. Yeah, you heard me. The voter everyone seems to forget about, just like that gym membership you promised you use. But guess what? They're out there, just like an ex, lurking on your Instagram stories. And they just might tip the scale come election day. So what's the deal here? But before we begin, it would mean so much to me if you took a quick second to smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And as a thank you, here's a picture of Elon Musk carrying a toilet. Now back to the hidden Trump supporter. Now my question is, why is it that every election, the media tends to forget these guys and gals like a side dish at Thanksgiving? It's like they're invisible until the ballots are counted. Let's dig a little bit deeper on this. In 2020, the polls told us Trump was toast. He was done. He was finished. But surprise, surprise, Trump, he actually didn't lose by a landslide. He got 74 million votes. That's 11 million votes more than he got in 2016. I mean, how the heck do you miss 11 million people? I mean, did they hide under their bed until election day or something? I don't know. Turns out the so-called hidden Trump voter isn't so much hidden as maybe a little shy. Now we're talking about people who, when posters call, are like, I don't know, but they know exactly who's getting their vote. And why? Well, just look around. Gas prices are up, home prices are rising faster than Taylor Swift concert tickets, and groceries, oh, don't get me started there. It's just a mess. Millennials and Gen Z are drowning in student debt while getting side-eyed for spending $6 on a cup of coffee. So is it really shocking that some people are going to vote for a guy who says he's going to make things great again? Now, whether or not that's true, people vote with their wallets. Always have, and they always will. And right now, wallets are screaming. You can put a stethoscope on them and hear help. Okay, so let me get personal for a sec. I was at a friend's house watching football with a few guys last weekend. We had root beer, pizza, and it was just way too many opinions. Now I'm talking to this guy, let's call him Craig. And he's talking about real estate, the stock market, like he's the next Warren Buffett or something. Just a basic conversation until I bring up the election. You would have thought that I cussed this man's mama out or something because he told me I don't talk about politics. Right. Except when we get into it, it turns out Craig has a little MAGA hat tucked away like a secret stash of Halloween candy or something. This is the hidden Trump supporter. Someone who's quiet about their politics, but just waiting to make a move when no one's looking. And let's be real here, the media doesn't help. Every time there's a Trump rally, you think we're covering a WWE wrestling match or something. It's all about the spectacle, the shouting, the drama, the oversized flags. But the real action? It's quiet. It's at the dinner tables of middle America. It's happening in the suburbs, the farms, and yes, even the cities. There's a reason they call it the silent majority. Now let's take a look at the numbers because I don't want you to think that I'm just pulling this out of thin air. In 2020, pollsters were off a lot when it came to Trump support. Some of the biggest mistakes were made in states like Florida and Ohio. According to data from Pew Research, about 6% of Trump voters were what you call hidden voters. Now, they were not talking to their friends or posting on social media. They were just hitting those polls up. Now, here's the thing I want you to understand. They're not just voting for Trump, they're actually voting against the status quo. They're tired of being told what to think, what's right, what's wrong, and who can blame them? Between the rising costs, political gridlock, and TikTok debates over whether pineapples belong on pizza, it's chaos out there. And chaos breeds uncertainty. And when people are uncertain, they cling to what they know, or at least what promises certainty. Look, now I'm not saying that everyone out there is some hidden secret Trump supporter. I mean, this isn't undercover boss for politics. The media keep acting like Trump's only support is from guys waving flags and getting into fistfights at rallies, but that's way off base. Here's the deal. These hidden voters, they're very strategic. They're watching, they're waiting, and they don't need the validation of a Facebook like to make their voting decisions. They're more worried about their 401ks than your Instagram posts. And think about this. In 2016, Trump's biggest surprise came from working class voters. But now, middle income Americans, those who are feeling the pinch of inflation, wondering how to afford a house, or even just an electric bill that won't make you cry. Now, I'm telling you this right now. These are potential people that could tip this election. So while you might think that the hidden Trump supporter does not exist, trust me, they're out there. Now, the question is, will anyone else notice before it's too late? Have you ever met somebody like Craig, who's a low-key political ninja? I want to know in the comments. Now, if this opened your eyes or freaked you out a little bit, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment.